Many of us are still paying off student loans even years after graduating, though we may be ready to move forward with our lives and apply for mortgages and other larger items. Student loan debt may impact our financial decisions. So here to give us some insights into applying for a mortgage with an existing student loan debt, Rich Allensworth from Rock Mortgage. Always great to have you on the show, Rich.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is a very interesting topic, of course, because home ownership is on the top of a lot of people's list, but then if you're still paying off your student loans, what does that look like? Is there a way to navigate forward? And that's what you're going to be here to break down for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Understandably, when you have student loans, you're going to worry about whether you can buy a house or not. Luckily, student loan debt is treated basically the same as any other debt. So in the state of Arkansas, the bad thing is the average student loan debt's $31,000, and there's about I guess there's less than 500,000 people that have student loans. So it does affect you. I see it a lot on most of the loans we look at. But like I said, it doesn't affect you any other way than any other debt. And the only way it does affect you negatively is if you have late payments.
Sure.
And that affects your credit, and then that would keep you from buying a home.
Right.
That's true, yeah. How can maybe somebody who has student debt gauge their chances of getting a good mortgage?
Well, the real thing to look at is, what are you going to do with your deal and how much you owe. The bank will assess, hey, what are your monthly payments with your car, credit card, house, and a potential home payment, and will you qualify with that purpose? Excuse me, I can't speak today. But we can qualify with that debt, and you can manage that debt. It's a big thing.
For sure. Does student loan impact mortgage payments, amounts? Like, does that, if you have debt, does it impact the amount you pay for your mortgage?
It won't affect your monthly payment at all. It's, your credit changes that a little bit, but it doesn't
Sure.
affect your monthly payment at all. There's a lot of good loan programs out there that help with that. But you want to look at, hey, you want to be below 50% for sure. They'd rather you be below 43% debt ratio. And what a debt ratio, again, is basically what you're paying each month out in bills compared to what you're bringing in each month.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the first step for potential home buyers who have student debt in applying for their mortgage?
Well, the first step is kind of make sure that you know what your monthly payments are. If you haven't got your monthly payments, you might want to call your student loan carrier and say, hey, what are my monthly payments or what should they be? As we see a lot, sometimes they're not making payments. In those cases, we'll use 1% of that loan amount. So if they owed $5,000, we'd adjust to $50 a month in actual payment. Sometimes you can do 0.5%, depends on the loan type. So really, you just want to make sure you have a good grip on what your debts are and what your future house payment could be.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about timing of buying a home. Is there a good time of the year that people should look when they're thinking about purchasing a home? Like right now, it's fall. Is fall a good time to be looking for a home?
Well, one of the things right now is the market's changed a little bit. There's a lot more houses out there than they were before. But the fall's a good time, and really, the thing you want to do is get with a mortgage loan officer and let them talk to you about, hey, what are you doing, what you can do. At Rock Mortgage, we love working with first-time home buyers to understand, hey, you can't buy a house today with your debt, but if you make a couple changes or pay off something, there may be an opportunity. So our goal is, hey, if you can buy a house, we want to help you today. If not, maybe it's 3 months or 6 months or even 12 months, but we can set up a plan that helps you make that payment.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like that.
What do you recommend for people who have more questions? We can only do so much in 4 minutes, Rich.
Yes.
If people want to talk more in depth with you, how can they do that?
Well, they can definitely reach out to us at our website, Rock Mortgage Lending. They can call us on our phone number. But really, we're always happy to help any way we can, and it's one of our great joys. As you guys know, I've got 4 kids, so I've helped a lot of people try to buy houses.
Yes, certainly. Rich, thank you for joining us today. Always enlightening to have you in the studio.
Appreciate it. Thank you very
good
much.
to see you.
Absolutely.